I don't feel too great. I feel like it's going to be tough mentally, just being on my own. This feels a bit weird, just walking and walking, not seeing a path. Ooh, it's a bit wetter than I thought it would be. There's no option of buying something, there are no streets, just nothing. This is so stunning. This is a really hard day. Hi, I'm Elli. I'm a long-distance hiker and backpacker. And this is Otto, my rescue dog and the absolute best hiking partner. Come join us as we explore the great outdoors, one trail at a time. Come follow me on a 50-mile backpacking adventure through the Letterewe Wilderness, one of Scotland's most remote wilderness areas. From Scotland. I had a really long day and yesterday was long too. I spent almost 36 hours on the road traveling back from Germany to Scotland. I flew to London yesterday and then I took the Caledonian sleeper train to Inverness, and then today I had to wait a couple of hours in Inverness, and now I'm a bit in the middle of nowhere. Not yet, I'm still on the road to Allapool, but as soon as I start walking I will be a bit in the middle of nowhere. And if you've watched my other videos, you realize that something very important is missing, unfortunately. I'm on my own, no Otto this time, because I'm going to take part in a hiking event, so to say, the Great Outdoors Challenge, which starts next week, and dogs aren't allowed on it. So yeah, I'm on my own, and because it's quite a long way to come over to the UK, I thought, okay, I might just do another like warm up, just hiking a little bit. But it feels very weird being without him, just on my own. I think I didn't hike completely alone, like without Otto, in over 4 years. So yeah, this is quite a challenge, I think, mentally, and yeah, it was hard saying goodbye to Otto. I didn't get a lot of sleep on the sleeper train, just being crammed into the seat for 12 hours, and I don't know, I'm feeling really tired. But yeah, I think things will get better once I actually start walking. It's already really late because there was only one bus from Inverness towards Allapool, and it's now 6 p.m. already. I didn't want to spend over £100 on a hotel in Inverness because everything that was a bit less expensive was already fully booked, so I thought I might just take the bus. And now I'm just going to hike basically away from the road for 5 to 6 kilometers, and then there's a loch that looks really nice where I think I can pitch the tent. So let's go!
Close your eyes, get some rest.
I just came off the road, but it wasn't really hard to walk on it. There was a big grass verge on the side and there weren't many cars. I think I only have another mile or so to get to my spot for the night that I saw on the map. Yeah, I hope it's dry there and I can pitch up the tent, because I think there's probably some rain coming in, or even a thunderstorm, which I hope there isn't. But yeah, the weather at the moment is just not very stable, settled. There's no wind and it's weirdly warm today, so yeah, probably something rolling in. So yeah, I want to set up the tent before it starts raining. Ooh, this is it. I think I'm going to pitch up somewhere along this old boathouse, because the rest is kind of boggy. Yeah, just going to have a look there. Wow, look at that. This is so beautiful. Wow. But also no good options to set up a tent. What now? I've picked my spot right here, because I didn't want to hike on, because there's a little like footpath, a track, but it's not level, and yeah, didn't know whether I would find something. And then I saw this perfect spot, and I think I won't have any problems with ticks tonight, because the whole area, like basically around the ruins and then to the woodlands, is enclosed. That probably means that deer that I already saw in the like boggy moorland can't come in here, and that usually means that the areas are not that tick infested, and so far I didn't see any, which is really, really nice. And look at this view. This is just stunning. It's almost 8 o'clock now, so I think I will get settled and unpack all my stuff, and yeah, then make dinner. I think I haven't even told you my plan for the next couple of days yet. Actually, as I've mentioned, I'm starting the Great Outdoors Challenge, which is a hiking event where you're basically crossing Scotland from the west coast to the east coast. And as a warm up, I thought I might just do a little hike before starting the challenge, just 3 to 4 days. And I wanted to do something that has been on my bucket list for quite some time, because it's supposedly very beautiful, but I didn't feel comfortable doing it with Otto, because I'm not sure about the conditions, whether it's too technical for him, because there's a bit that goes over like more pathless terrain, and also it can be quite boggy with fording streams and little rivers, and yeah, it just didn't feel safe doing it with him. So I thought this might be a good option for me to push myself a little bit, because obviously if I'm hiking with Otto, I'm hiking his hike, and I'm obviously adapting to his needs. I didn't do a hike just on my own without anyone, without Otto, in a couple of years. So yeah, I thought I just wanted to push myself a bit and hike my own hike, just see how I would hike if I'm just on my own. And that's basically what I'm going to do in the next 3.5 days. I'm doing a 50-mile hike through the so-called Letterewe Wilderness, which is in the Northwest Highlands. It overlaps a little bit with the Cape Wrath Trail here and there, and just apparently it's very beautiful. It's supposed to be a really wilderness area, really remote, far away from everything. I have everything that I need with me for the 3 days. There's no option of buying something, there are no streets, just nothing. There are a couple of bothies along the way, but there will only be a real village, Kinlochewe, at the end of the hike. And that's the plan for the next couple of days. I hope the weather gets a bit more like stable. I mean, it didn't rain today, which is already really nice, but yeah, still, yeah, I hope it gets a bit more settled. I'm really excited. This is a real first for me, obviously being without Otto, and yeah, I can, maybe because it's been a long day and saying goodbye to Otto yesterday, maybe because of that, but right now I don't feel too great. I feel like it's going to be tough mentally, just being on my own. After setting up the tent, I was just like, okay, what do I do now? I have no signal, and usually I play with Otto. There's just a lot of like maintenance around Otto that passes the time, and right now I'm just on my own, and I don't know, maybe because it was a lot emotionally, but I feel a bit lonely, and this is going to be really interesting, and I think a real challenge for me on different levels probably. But for now I think I'm just going to sleep and catch up on sleep after 2 very, very long and hard days. And I see you tomorrow. Good night. Good morning, everyone. It's the first real day of my little backpacking adventure through the so-called Great Wilderness between Kinlochewe and Allapool. And I'm feeling much, much, much better than yesterday. I think it was just a lot with all the traveling, and I was so tired and just didn't feel great. But things are looking a lot better this morning. As you can see, the weather is not too bad. It's overcast, but so far it's been dry, and apparently it should stay dry mostly for the entire day. So really, really happy. I slept in a little bit and just set off. It's already 9 o'clock, but I don't have a really big day ahead of me. I don't want to push myself too much for the next couple of days because I don't want to be too tired when I start the Great Outdoors Challenge. So I think I'm just going to do 13-14 miles, and if all goes to plan, I'm going to stay in Shenavall, Bothy. It's quite remote, but the views from there are apparently very, very beautiful, and I think I'm going to stay there. It's a very popular Bothy with hikers and hikers of the Cape Wrath Trail, so maybe a good place to meet and chat to a couple of people, and really looking forward to that. Stunning, it's so incredible. Also during the night there's just nothing, it's complete silence. You can't hear any cars. There's one street that goes like basically around the perimeter of this area, but inside there are no settlements, no streets, no houses. You can only access the area on foot or on bike for some parts, but it's really remote and it's so quiet. This would be a really, really nice spot to wild camp. Look at the view. Wow! I'm now at the end of the loch, and this is an estate building that's locked, but there is a bothy apparently up there. It's not maintained by the Mountain Bothy Association, but by the estate itself, but it should be open. Let's have a look. Ooh, wow. This is really, really nice. Look at that. There's even sleeping space up there, apparently. And oh, look at that, a stove, sleeping platforms, a really big bothy. And oh, that's a first. There's a toilet and a sink. Wow, wow, this is a really nice bothy. This is so interesting that you find all these ruins, because if you're walking in the area now, it feels like there's no one there, and there is no one there. There are no roads and nothing, but this doesn't mean that there haven't been people living and traveling in this area, and there are a lot of footpaths and even like bigger footpaths and ruins. So interesting that the area, that there were people here at some point living here. Look at this. This is so stunning. Wow. Ooh, wow. This is so beautiful. I think the Bothy is... there it is. Ooh. Oh wow, I can already see a couple of tents being pitched there. Look at how cute the Bothy is. So far there's only one hiker staying in the Bothy, and I didn't see, that's probably some climbers or hikers, but they're not there yet. And then there's a couple of tents down there. The view is just incredible. These are the mountains, the famous mountains of Fisherfield Forest over there. It's just stunning. This is Shenavall Bothy, and as you can see, it seems to be quite busy. I just got settled in the Bothy and changed into my sleeping clothes, and now I'm going to check the map and decide what I'm going to do tomorrow. Look at how nice the weather is. It's so sunny. Good morning, everyone. I just set off from Shenavall Bothy. As you can see, not a lot of views today. It's a bit windy and it's a bit drizzly, but I hope it doesn't get worse with the rain. And I had a really great night at the Bothy. It was really busy. I think in total, like with all the tents being pitched up outside, there were like 30 people there, but it was really nice. We just there were some people bringing in firewood, and yeah, we had a fire and just chatted a bit, and it's so nice. But you can really see that it's a very popular area because it's very beautiful. And yeah, also yesterday was Sunday, today's a bank holiday, so yeah, you can see why there's a lot of people there. I'm heading west today for a bit along Loch Sealga, if I'm pronouncing that correctly, probably not. And yeah, I think I'm going to do another 20 kilometers and just see where I end up. Let's go! Ooh, it's a bit wetter than I thought it would be, unfortunately, and I have probably the trickiest bit for today, coming right up, crossing the Sealga, which is a stream that's, I think it's quite wide, but I talked to some hikers that crossed it yesterday, and apparently it was okay and it didn't rain much overnight, so yeah, let's see. Okay, this is what we have to deal with. Oh, I hope it's not too deep. Oh, I'm a bit nervous. The rocks are a bit hard on the feet. Oh, shit. Luckily it's really not that deep, only about mid-calf. I've made it! Some rocks were really sharp. Ooh. The bog. I mean, it could be way worse when it comes to the bog situation, but still. It's tough today. And from the Bothy, I had like the option of a shorter, more direct route to my end point for tonight, or a bit of a longer one, and I thought, yeah, okay, might just make the best of the day and walk the longer stretch, but now I think I'm starting to regret that decision. This is really hard. The rain is not that heavy, but still over time it's just constant drizzle and rain and wind, and I think this is going to be a really tough one. And on top of that, you don't even have the views to compensate for the hard work. It's a bit sad. The path has now almost disappeared, and there's a 2-kilometer pathless section coming up that I have to do in order to rejoin another path. Ooh, okay, I think now I'll start my pathless section going up there. Wish me luck! Ooh, it's a bit of a steep climb to go up there. Ooh, really happy when I'm back on a real path. It's really hard picking your way through the bogs. Ooh. Luckily the visibility is not that bad, and yeah, still can see a little bit. This feels a bit weird, just walking and walking, not seeing a path, and yeah, with low visibility. That's a bit spooky, to be honest. There are so many deer down there, you probably can't see them, but they're everywhere, and I have to drop down to that little stream and then up on the other side, and then hopefully rejoin the path there. This is stunning. Look at this. Wow. Oh, another crossing. Oh, I think I'm going to leave my shoes on this time because my feet are already wet with all the wet grass anyway. Oh, look at this. This is so boggy now. Oh. Oh, I was hoping for a bit of nicer weather, but now, oh, this is so bad. Oh shit, and it looks really deep too. Oh shit. Yeah. This really isn't easy today. I don't know why I picked this route, this pathless section, honestly. I'm not feeling great. This is not great. I hopefully should join the path really soon. I hope I can see it. And I really hope it gets a bit easier from there. Whew, now it's raining again. This is a really hard day. The path just begins there or ends there, but I think I can see a little bit. So happy. This was quite hard. Some very steep climbs, steep descent, another steep climb. Ooh, look at all the bog. Wow. Luckily the path is not too bad, which is really nice, not too wet. This is such a shame that I don't have any views today. This has been really slow progress today. I covered 10 miles and I'm already hiking for almost 5 hours, and yeah, didn't take any breaks because it basically rained or drizzled the entire day, and yeah, I'm really tired. I have really wet feet and yeah, wet clothes, but I think I only have about 3 miles, maybe 2 to 3 miles to get to the area of Carnmore Bothy, and I think I'm going to pitch the tent there. Look at that. I don't know if you can see it on camera with all the fog, but this is so impressive with the high mountains and then the grassy area, the rocks, the loch. This is so stunning. And this is going to be my end point for tonight. That's Carnmore Bothy. Ooh, there are actually a couple more tents even. But this looks like a really nice place to set up the tent. I hope the rain holds out for 10 minutes so that I can set up the tent while it's dry for a couple of minutes. I managed to set it up while it wasn't raining, but obviously everything is really damp and yeah, I don't know. I'm just tired, and yeah, I think I'm just going to make myself a tea and have some food, some snacks, and yeah, then everything will probably be better already. I wish I could show you something else outside, but it's still raining, and yeah, it's really foggy. There are no views, nothing, and I just spent the last 2 hours just resting and reading and editing in the tent because everything is so wet, and yeah, it just doesn't stop raining. And yeah, I don't know, I'm a bit annoyed because like whenever I could see a glimpse of the mountains, it looked so amazing and so beautiful. I don't know, when I set off 2 days ago when I had signal, the weather looked fine and it apparently should have stayed dry, but yeah, obviously things must have changed. And yeah, I really hope that tomorrow is going to be a bit better and drier. And yeah, just going to make dinner and have an early bedtime. Before we set off, let's have a look inside the Bothy. I've heard some not so great things about it. Apparently it's not in a really good condition, but let's have a look. Oh, yeah. It's not in the best condition. You can see like mold and things, and oh, the smell is not great. If it's really bad weather, it would obviously be better than nothing, but yeah, still I wouldn't want to stay in there if I could avoid it, because yeah, the smell is, you can really smell the mold, and yeah. But this place in general, look at that, it's so beautiful. You can really see the remoteness, the wildness of it. I'm so happy that I can enjoy all the views today. It's incredible. It really is incredible. Good morning, everyone. I had a really good night. The rain stopped in the evening and there were only light winds. It was a bit chilly, but not too bad. And yeah, now it looks like today's going to be a bit drier. The plan for today, I'm doing another 22 kilometers, I think, over another pass and then down to Loch Mhèinnidh, to Letterewe, and then walk along the loch to Kinlochewe, where I've booked a campsite, which I'm looking forward to. I'm really in need of a shower. I obviously didn't have a shower in a couple of days, basically since I left home. So yeah, I'm really in need of a shower. Really looking forward to that, so let's go!
Gonna let the sun shine in today. I'm trying to make this darkness go away. I'll paint with colors and I'll sing until my arms give up.
Ooh, I can even see the sea back there. It's actually not that far. So nice to have a bit of views today. Wow.
So that I can hear the sound of people talking.
It's really stunning, and there are some woodlands there which add a bit of color.
Oh, and I'll try to spread my wings so I can fly. Oh, and the darkness starts to fade. Feels like things are gonna go my way. I'm gonna let the sun shine in the day. I'm gonna let the past be filled.
I'm slowly getting back to civilization. I can see a road on the other side of the loch and some cars driving there.
Weight off my shoulders, 'cause I know yesterday ain't coming back. I'm gonna let the past stay in the cold.
This is a beautiful house down there, almost like a little castle. Oh, it's so beautiful.
And I'll let my mind be carried by the waves. Oh, I will open up my eyes so I can see the light.
Wow. Just stunning.
So I can fly.
I've already covered 12 kilometers, so about 8 miles. And it was a bit slow going because the path has not always been very clear, and even now that I'm walking along the loch, it's going up and down and the path is a bit intermittent. Apparently it's not hiked that often, but the views are incredible. I have about 10 kilometers to go to Kinlochewe, but I think the terrain should be more level in a couple of kilometers, and I really can't wait to get there, to have a shower, to change into clean clothes, to buy something, to have a coffee. Oh, that's going to be so nice.
Oh, and I'll try to spread my wings so I can fly. Oh, and the darkness starts to fade. Feels like things are gonna go my way.
Ooh, only a couple of miles to go to Kinlochewe, which is down there, just dropping down and along the loch and along the river, and then I'm done. Ah! It's okay. It's okay. I'm so happy that I'm there. It was quite a long day. It felt longer than just 22 kilometers for some reason, maybe because I was anticipating the end a little bit. And now I can't wait to set up the tent, have a shower and some rest. They remind me a little bit of Otto because they are so tiny and just jumping around, stretching. I'm on the campsite and I already took a shower and I washed my clothes and I feel so fresh. And I was standing under the running shower for, I don't know, over 10 minutes. It was just so nice. And then to put on clean clothes, just perfect. And now I'm going to do a little bit of work. I'm going to finish editing a video and then I'm going to have dinner, or probably 2 dinners because I didn't eat a lot today and I'm quite hungry. And I also got a lemonade and some crisps, and I'm really happy. This is the end of this video and the end of this little 3.5 days micro adventure through the great wilderness, the Letterewe Fisherfield Forest Wilderness. It's been really great. It's such an incredible experience just being able to walk for over 3 days, and you obviously could
walk a lot longer in the area and just see nothing. No streets, no houses, you don't hear anything, you don't have signal whatsoever. It's just so remote. Obviously there are a lot of munros that you could bag on your way, and it's really, really stunning. It seems to be quite a popular area, so you never will be totally alone. You will probably always meet a couple of other hikers around the Bothys. It wasn't always easy, especially if the visibility isn't great, if it's raining, and just the feeling that you can't get out easily. So basically you don't have another choice than to push on somewhere, because it's very hard if you're like more in the middle of the area. It's impossible to just like bail and go to a road, because it's just a bit far away. But it's been a really nice experience and I really enjoyed it, even though the views could have been better yesterday and the weather obviously was really wet. But in total I'm very happy with the experience. It was really interesting hiking completely on my own without Otto. It's, yeah, obviously I miss him a lot, but still things are obviously also, some things are also a bit easier, like you only have to worry like about yourself. Things don't take as much time. I'm just quicker to pack up the tent and everything. So it definitely has its plus sides too, but yeah, obviously I still prefer doing it with Otto. But it was really, really great and I really did enjoy this little adventure, and I really hope you did enjoy the video as well. Thank you so much for coming along on this hike. Let me know what you think about it. Thank you so much for watching. Happy hiking and see you next time. Bye!